Hi guys, this is Extremely Carlos. On today's video, I'm going to give you my review of episode 3 of season 2 of the Goldbergs, a Philly steak wedding and a drumstick of a fight. So here we go, guys. I love this episode because it's another two-sided episode. Now, with that being said, let's get started with the first side. In this episode, it talks about it's basically the day of where all the world stopped. All the world stopped for the wedding, the royal wedding between Prince Charles and Lady Diana. So Beverly invited Virginia Crump and her other girlfriend to have a royal wedding watch party, which was pretty early, which was a royal tea session, a pre-royal wedding tea session, drinking tea session. And it coincided in the week of Beverly's and Murray's anniversary. So Beverly wanted to renew her and Murray's wedding vows. Her and Murray's wedding vows. But here's the problem. Murray is not your typical happy anniversary celebration type of dude. So she had to convince him. So she had to convince him pretty hard. Eventually Murray said yes. We will do our wedding vows, but why is our wedding vow? Why do we have to renew our wedding vows? That's what Murray said to Beverly, because that's what married people like us do that really love each other. Then Murray was like, no, I already did my vows to you. I'm married to you. I haven't left you like on the street. I haven't left you. I haven't divorced you. Like my stomach sometimes divorces a Philly cheesesteak. And after hearing those types of comments, Beverly was like, you know what, Murray? That's fine. If you don't want to renew our wedding vows on this special occasion of our anniversary, we won't do it. We will just have a boring, stale, normal wedding anniversary. Meanwhile, across the pond, England, the people that make fancy tea, that make drinking English tea regal and elegant and just plain elegant and love to rub it in our faces. I'm talking about the aristocratic part. Some aristocratic people of our neighbors across the pond. Guys, I love England. I would love to go there and visit there, but you know what I mean. like the upper class of England love to rub rub it into their people's faces, into their fellow Gribitarians, that they drink the most regal of teas in the English market. But anyway, that was it. That was the end of the discussion. Meanwhile, now let's go to the second part. Now let's go to the second side of this episode. Barry and Adam have done just one thing together. Obviously, I'm talking about, watching a scrambled channel that they didn't pay for in season 1. But this time it would be their second time doing a thing together. And that is being in a band together. Being in a band together. In a rock band. Adam plays the drums. Plays the drums. Meanwhile, Big Tasty is not rapping. He's vocalizing and headbanging rock. But there's one problem. And that is Eric and Lainey. Now, at this time, Barry and Lainey have this awkward, crushing tension between each other, because, like I said, in the season finale of season 1, Lainey kissed Barry and slapped him very good, gave him a hard love slap across the face while he was living it up and living on a berry, meaning living on a prayer, by the band John Bon Jovi. But in this case, there were still there's still funny love rom-com tension between Lainey and Barry, but just with Barry, because Lainey she's basically embarrassed to show that she feels the same rom-com tension between she and Barry, just like Barry does with her. And why do I bring this up? Why do I bring Erica up, guys? Well, Erica and Lainey are also in a band. They're also in a band. And the only free space available for Barry and Adam to practice their vocals and drumming is the garage. Therefore, Erica and Lainey want the same space, want the same free space, and this creates a very funny fight between Erica, Barry, and Adam. Meanwhile, Lainey's stuck as the WWE referee per se. But eventually, Lainey and Erica win the fight. But before they hit Adam straight in the face with a rock headbanging type of share shot, Barry breaks the band up of him and Adam part, they break up the band because of one reason. Because Barry wants to be close to Lainey. And he wants her to admit that wants her to admit that she loved kissing him at the end of the season 1 finale at the end of the season 1 finale. But Lainey's being her heart is rock solid as Slash from Guns N' Roses guitar skills are. And she doesn't want to admit it just yet. Therefore, this creates a big fight between Adam and Barry. And Adam says, You just broke up our band because you want to be close to your golden flower, meaning Lainey. Your golden rose, Lainey. Even though she doesn't even recognize that she might have feelings for you after she kissed you and slapped you and kissed you again. And then she ran away. At the end of your awesome party of that signified the end of the school year of 1980 something. But eventually, Barry would get hit by another a wicked chair shot by Eric and basically be kicked out of Erica and Lainey's band. And this made Adam and Barry reunite and become a band once again. Just the two of them. Meanwhile, Beverly was crying and probably tearing her heart out of her body and just ripping it apart and also ripping, figuratively speaking, a few pictures of Murray. But Murray, he wanted to renew his wedding vows, but he had something that he told Pops, and basically to Pops and just Pops. Basically, Murray had an old recording of their wedding video of his and Beverly's wedding video, and he wasn't standing when he gave his wedding vows to Beverly. He was sitting in a chair, and he couldn't believe at that time that he was a few minutes away, a few words from the holy book, meaning the Bible, from marrying the prettiest girl, from marrying the most beautiful flower the most beautiful flower that he had ever seen. Meanwhile, for Beverly, she was going to marry. She was going to be married in a few seconds in the video to a Philly cheesesteak, to a Philly steak. And Murray was like, I don't deserve. I didn't deserve. I don't deserve a girl or a woman like Beverly to love me. She deserves a prime a prime a prime rib or filet a filet mignon a filet mignon a filet mignon of a husband to marry, and that's why he was reluctant, and that's why and that's why Murray didn't want to do his wedding vows. Not because he wanted to, because he felt like he felt doubts out of his. He felt like he was out of his league, even though out of Beverly's league, even though he was already married to her. That type of insecurity, funny insecurity, but insecurity nonetheless. Until Pops came to the rescue and said, Murray, all the other guys before you, I didn't like. You are the one that I liked, and hate means, in my case, for Pops, means that I like you as the man that married my little girl, and hate you and love you and hate you in a good way, because you took my daughter away from me, and you gave me grandkids. So in a way, I love you. I love that my daughter made the right choice. So don't beat yourself up. So then it came the royal wedding night. Royal wedding night in Philadelphia. So Pops woke up Beverly, who was in her nightshirt, just disoriented, sleepy, sleep drunk. She was like, Dad, what are you? It's way early, and I'm not going to see and I'm not in the mood to see the royal wedding. And Pops was like, honey, get up. You're going to have your wedding. And she did, because unbeknownst to Beverly, Murray and the kids, Barry, Adam, Lainey, and Erica, and Pops had made a impromptu wedding gazebo type of thing, where at the end of the day, or at the end of the night, Murray and Beverly renewed their wedding vows. Meanwhile, Adam, Barry, and Erica and Lainey sung, 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 did sing a beautiful ballad for Murray's and Beverly's wedding dance. So with that, and to top it all off, Lainey, for Barry's good and funny good news. Lainey apologized to Barry for calling him weird, and creepy, but she realized that his that this in this instant in that instance, Barry was kind of being creepy but cute at the same time. And Lainey left. Lainey left the wedding with a big smile on her face. And Barry, before she left, before she walked away and went home, she said, you will melt for me. You will melt for me, and you will fall for me. Straight down on your face. Very soon. And Amy was like, no, I'm not. And Barry was like, okay, we will see. So that's how this wonderful Royal Philly drumming of a wedding episode ended. So with that being said, guys, thank you for watching. Remember to leave a like and let me know in the comments. Have you ever had have you ever seen a realistic type of a wedding? And was it crazy? And have you ever seen a bride and groom outside your family, of course, or inside your family, renew their wedding vows and make a big fuss about it? Let me know in the comments if you want to. So with that being said, guys, remember to leave a like. And Wakanda forever. Bye.